Hello, Salam. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me tonight. This is Najma Moheb. I'm living in Calgary, Canada, same as Dina, with my two beautiful kids and my husband. And every morning when I wake up, I say to myself, where would I be if I didn't start my business 3 years ago? Probably I stress so much, in the morning, putting my kids, taking them, from bed and putting them in a car seat, taking them to daycare and going to the office and having a stressful job. I was a financial advisor and had a lot of stress. And believe me, I was sleeping with nightmares if I don't, make my targets. What happened to my job and what happened to my salary? And I was very successful at my job, but as the jobs in they only pay you very little money and not enough. And I was always working, I was always very independent financially. And when I had my little daughter, I had to put her in day home when she was only 1 year old. And that day was my aha moment. I told myself, I didn't bring this precious little angel to put her in day home and not see her for 9 hours. That broke my heart so bad that, when I was pregnant with my son, I told myself, I'm not going to go through the same thing again. And I don't want to do that same thing to my son and to myself. So I was 3 months pregnant. I was looking so much, to find something. I'm an artist. I did art, but I couldn't find any artist related job. So I had to go back, to bank. And I had an economic background, so that's how I ended up, as a financial advisor. But I wasn't creating anything. I wasn't I was away from my dreams. I was away from my daughter. And one day I was just sleeping on a couch. It was Sunday, and I saw this opportunity. I didn't even think. I clicked on the ad. I watched this, same as this webinar that you're watching right now. And then I started doing a lot of research. And I found, it's a legitimate business. I'm not going to use my mutual fund, license if I do this business. And my goal was to make $5,000 so I can quit my financial advisor job and just stay home, make art, be with my kids, enjoy their little milestones, enjoy their crying and laughing and smiling and walking and everything. I didn't want to miss anything because I lost my parents when I was very young. And I didn't want to miss any of my moments of my kids. And I worked really hard. This business, it's amazing. As everybody said, it's a whole package. So I would come home, from my stressful job, bring my daughter to home and, have dinner, put her in bed and pregnant. So you know how tired I was. I was so tired, at night, but I had big vision for myself. So I put probably 2 hours at night and started getting results after a few months. After 8 months, I made over 10,000. And it was just gradually going more and more. I went to mat leave and I took, 1 year mat leave with pay, of course. And when it was finished, I said, I'm going to have another 6 months without pay because in Canada, we're very fortunate we can do that. So I had 6 months without pay and I was just testing, the business, if this is going to work. And my goal was to just tell my manager that I'm not coming back. So September 2022, I went to the office and I said, you know what, I'm making way more than what you're paying me. And I'm, I have my time, I have freedom. I am in control of my life. I'm not coming back to the office. And every day I am so grateful that I took the action. And right now I'm coaching a lot of people. I'm helping a lot of people. And you know what? That day when I decided to start this business, it was just for me and for my family. But now I'm helping a lot of, people. I'm helping my family back in Iran. And thank you so much, everybody, for, your time here. I'm just going to say a few sentences in Farsi. سلام به همه دوستانی که از سراسر دنیا دارن این رو نگاه میکنن. این واقعا یک بیزنس واقعی هست که به شما نتایج واقعی میده، همینطوری که به من و ملیحه جان و به هزاران نفر دیگه واقعا نتیجه داده. ما یک عالمه منابع فارسی داریم که در اختیار شما میذاریم که شما هم بیاین و همین نتیجه ها رو ببینید. این بیزنسی نیست که فقط شما بشنوید و هیچ نتیجه‌ای نباشه تهش. واقعا زندگی ما رو تغییر داده و زندگی شما رو هم تغییر میده. Thank you so much everybody and back to you. سلام به همه دوستانی که از سراسر دنیا دارن این رو نگاه میکنن. این واقعا یک بیزنس واقعی هست که به شما نتایج واقعی میده، همینطوری که به من و ملیحه جان و به هزاران نفر دیگه واقعا نتیجه داده. ما یک عالمه منابع فارسی داریم که در اختیار شما میذاریم که شما هم بیاین و همین نتیجه ها رو ببینید. این بیزنسی نیست که فقط شما بشنوید و هیچ نتیجه‌ای نباشه تهش. واقعا زندگی ما رو تغییر داده و زندگی شما رو هم تغییر میده.